Hey, I'm always going on about page speed performance, especially with Google Fonts, and make sure you custom load that. But what if you've already got a website that you've built and you did not use custom loaded fonts? You kept using the Google fonts that are available inside Elementor or maybe another page builder. Can you get around that? Yes, you can, and it's a lot simpler than you think. Let's have a look. I've got a basic page here with just a heading and a text editor. Now, both of these are using the Railway font, but they are just using what you would have got available within Elementor if you haven't disabled Google Fonts. So there it is, Railway. It is not a custom font, okay? It's just one of the ones that you would get in your drop down, and the same for the text editor. I also just want to illustrate that if I go to site settings and go to global fonts, in my primary, as the family, I've also selected Railway. Now, you may also have gone and done it in the typography. It doesn't really matter where you've done it, as long as it's not inside like your theme or something like that. But I am using Hello, by the way, as well. Everything on here is still fetching from Google Fonts, okay? And if you care about GDPR or the speed of your website or page speed, insight, recommendations, you just don't want that. So how do you get around it? If you've got Elementor Pro, you'll have the custom fonts option available to you in the WordPress dashboard. What you're going to do is go and add in your Railway font. I'm going to call it Railway, hit add font variation. Now I'm only going to add it in for the normal because that's all I've used on that test page. So I hit upload, and I've already got the font here. I do want to illustrate though that you should only load through the fonts you're definitely using. So if you're not going to have any bold or black or extra bold fonts on your website, don't load them through. Only load through what you need. I recommend going for WAF2 because that is your compressed font if you really want to make a dent in that sizing. Once you've done that, go and hit publish, and there's the font. It is now loaded. By the way, go and hit update if you've got any code snippets as well that you can get from our website with regards to ensuring the web font load. You can drop that in as well. But normally doing just this is enough. Now, if I go back to the page, all I'm going to do is refresh it. And if I now go to my header and go to the style and go to typography, it says Railway, but don't be fooled. It is now the custom one. And even if I type in Railway, I will only see the custom one. Yeah, I know you can see Railway dots, but that's not the font I used. It is now a custom font, and the same with the text as well. So as long as you pop it in, even after you've done it, it will push it over to there. And if you're a little bit unsure, if I go over to my site settings and global fonts as well, look, it's done it there as well. So it'll do it in the typography setting as well if you've done it. So even though you might have built your website with lots of different styles, as long as you custom load them, it's okay. Now, what if you've got custom load for like 4 different font families you're using? That's fine. Just get them in and they'll all appear. But there is one thing I do want to strongly highlight though. What if at the time I loaded this through, I went and gave it a new name like this? I went and said Railway _ custom or Railway custom. Let's just call it _ custom for the sake of it, right? Let's go and hit update. You can still see Railway, so you're going to think, well, what's the problem? Actually, there is a problem. I now go over to style. I now click this and it says Railway. Look, it's now gone back to a Google font. And if I scroll up, my custom font is now Railway Custom because I gave it a different name. The naming you use here is so important. Don't start putting in fancy names. Just put the name of the font as nature and the world and the universe intended. Okay, super important. If you get that wrong, you're going to regret it. So if you've got a website built and used lots of different font families, make sure you know what you're using. Make sure you understand what the weighting was. So do you need to have more than just normal? Oh, we used bold, right? Make sure you go and get the bold variation. The bold variation in as well. I hope that clarifies and helps some of you out because I did get asked this question about, well, what if my website's already built? What do I do? This should help you out. Hey, I'm Imran Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share and follow and keep busting out websites. See you soon.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring.